What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about Fear the Walking Dead and all these Easter eggs, callbacks, and connections to The Walking Dead. Season 6, Episode 9, Fear the Walking Dead, spoiler warning, as well as The Walking Dead, spoiler warning. I don't know what you know, what you don't want to know, but we saw a lot of connections, callbacks, Easter eggs in Fear the Walking Dead, Season 6, Episode 9, to The Walking Dead in various seasons, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8. I can't wait to break it down for you. Let me know your thoughts, post your comments below. And if you love all things Walking Dead, make sure you hit the subscribe button, become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family today. And first, right off the bat, the episode was titled Things Left to Do, and that's the last line in the note from Dakota to Morgan, and all things get a return, a circle, and we saw that in the episode here. Well, the opening credits focused on Ginny, and for the second week in a row, the person in the opening credits has died. Ginny died in this episode. The previous episode was John Dory. So I don't know if they're going to continue down this path, but we lost 2 characters in 2 weeks of Fear the Walking Dead. That's kind of unheard of, because in the first half, all these characters were highlighted and they survived. Which, no way you kill any of these characters off in the first half, but John is in the 4th panel right there in the 4th episode highlighted, and he died in the 8th episode, where he was highlighted again with the same blue color. He was feeling blue. But we saw a second lineup a la the Walmart version of the Negan lineup, because no one got killed off. But the way they showed it, the way they highlighted it, the way they shot it, it was just pretty similar, right? Instead of being in the woods with an RV there, it was in Lawton. Everyone got on their knees. And instead of Negan coming out, it was Ginny. So I see Ginny was Negan and Morgan was Rick in this episode in so many different parts. But we saw a Negan lineup, and there's no way it's not connected there. Even when Daniel gets hit in the head, again, no one got killed, but everyone's huddling over each other, being there for them, trying to protect them. Kind of was a similar thing I saw with Maggie, being down, and, again, different. No one got killed off, but the Negan lineup is going to be connected with the Walking Dead universe. And a lot of people are saying they copied it from The Walking Dead. Well, it's the same universe, so why not, right? It just makes sense that you bring stuff over that worked, even though some people think that this didn't work, even though 701 is one of the best episodes ever, in my opinion, of course. But Strand turns on Virginia, who turned on Negan, who basically was the traitor against their own Dwight. It's pretty interesting that he's on Fear the Walking Dead now. But I saw some similarities. I know it's not the same. There's not the same circumstances by any means. But Strand and Dwight turned on their leaders. Strand shoots Ginny in the right side, upper pec, shoulder. And Dwight, I know he doesn't shoot Negan, but he shoots Daryl in a similar location. It's from behind, and it's not the same. But it just kind of reminded me of that, especially that Strand turned against Ginny and Dwight turned against Negan. Now, this is interesting. It was obvious that Morgan patched up Ginny. Morgan was patched up by Dakota. The water tower is a circle. Everything comes back around. Everything gets a return, like a circle. Dakota patched up Morgan, maybe in the water tower, we're not sure. But Morgan patched up Virginia, and they completed the circle. It came back around again, and it's different sides with the gunshot wounds, but they were both shot in a similar location. Morgan was a little closer to his heart and the upper pec. Ginny's is more shoulder related, but they're both shot. And it's just interesting and nice symbolism that Morgan could have easily killed Virginia, but he couldn't because he had to get Daniel and Grace. And the note that we know now from Dakota played a big part in Season 6, Episode 1. The same note, which is the title of this episode, played a huge part in Season 6, Episode 9. Again, it came back around again. Morgan came face to face with Sherry and stopped Sherry from shooting Virginia. Just the way this was shot in the woods, I instantly thought of Morgan fighting Jesus. And Morgan, if you think about it, is an egomaniac. Whatever he says goes, and if you don't like it, he's going to take you down or try to take you down, right? But these two fought. These two didn't fight, but it was similar in the same way they shot it. In the woods, Morgan's pointing his bow staff spear at Sherry, and Morgan wins the fight because he's picking on Sherry, who's not as a capable fighter as Jesus. But I saw some similarities, that's for sure. And please post in the comments below any things that I missed. Morgan says to everybody basically the same thing Rick was saying everybody at the end of the war, and this was another war. So Morgan wanted everybody to come into the community and have a fresh start and just start over again. And that's basically what Rick said. He was trying to have everybody end the war. We're no better than them. If we do this, we're going to let people live. We're going to build for the future. And that's what Morgan was trying to do. And again, I see the part of Rick Grimes played by Morgan and the part of Negan played by Ginny, which was fine by me. I don't mind if they take stuff from The Walking Dead. It just makes sense and it builds for the episode, and it was a pretty good episode. But the fact that Morgan saved Ginny several times and Rick saved Negan when neither had to. And even the way they shot this, Rufus licks Ginny's face, wakes her up, she's sleeping there, recovering after they took the bullet out. Same thing with Negan inside Alexandria. He's sleeping, they come to talk to him, but it's different. There's no Rufus and it's different circumstances, but they let Negan live and they let Ginny live. And they're going to let Ginny go until June takes her out, which is fine by me. I'm glad someone took her out. We don't have to worry about it anymore. June is a badass. And if you think about Morgan's halberd, battle axe, bow staff, it has a similar look to Lucille. I know it's not the same bat by any means, but look at it there and look at Lucille. It's wood. It's kind of got a barbed wire feel to it with the wire around the axe, but they look pretty similar to me, right? They're both symbols now. Lucille is a symbol of Negan and the Saviors. Morgan's weapon here is a symbol of Morgan and what he's trying to do there. Also, June, Comic Andrea, what do you think? Comic readers, the hat, the look, taking out Ginny, being a badass. What do you think? Does June continue on with the badass ways, or she chills out and she has her vengeance? But there you go, guys. Those are some things I caught. It was a pretty good episode overall. Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead has been really good, and I can't wait to see what's in store for the next remaining episodes. But did I miss anything? Do you agree? Disagree? I know some of these you may think are reaching, but I saw some similarities to it, especially with Negan and Ginny and Morgan and Rick. It's all good. It's a fun discussion. Easter eggs, callbacks, connections. Thank you, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe. And as always, tell them, Daryl.